Hello, I'm Jody Wolf. You're watching Expoz, July 31, 2016 at 1:40 a.m. Birmingham. Topic: I opened up a can of worms a moment ago for myself, and now I got to back it up, and it's a man must work. We should work. If we're able-bodied people, we should be working. And if you don't, then you shouldn't eat. You don't have the right to eat. You don't have the right for somebody to have to feed you when you're an able-bodied working man. And I'm going to prove that to you right now. And this is, bring it back up, I apologize. 2 Thessalonians chapter 3, verse 10. And I'm going to read it in parallel verses. The New International Version. For even we were with you, we gave you this rule. The one who is unwilling to work shall not eat. The New Living Translation. Even while we were with you, we gave you this command. Those unwilling to work will not get to eat. The New Standard Version. For even when we were with you, we would give you this command. If anyone is not willing to work, let him not eat. And the Berean Study Bible. For when or even while we were with you, we gave you this command. If anyone is unwilling to work, then he shall not eat. In the Literal Bible, the Berean, for even when we were with you, we were commanding you this, that if anyone is not willing to work, neither let him eat. The New American Standard. For when we were with you, we used to give you this order. If anyone is not willing to work, then he is not to eat either. And the rest of the Bibles, including King James, all say the same thing. And that's why I ended the last blog. If you feed a man a fish today, he'll eat today. If you teach him to fish, he'll eat every day. That's teaching a man to work. He's got to be able to work. It doesn't matter what he has to do. If he sits at home and does not work because he's fat and lazy, then he shouldn't eat till he loses that weight. If he's gotten so fat he can't work, then he's going to have to get off his britches until he can. If you sit at home and you're a bum, and every time you get a job you threaten to sue because you hurt your back, then you should get something that keeps you working. But to go home and sit on your butt and not work, no, you shouldn't eat. Because I know those people. Believe me, I know those people. I know people who, I can tell you some stories. I went in business for myself in 77 and sold my last in 2013. And I had service stations and convenience stores. My wife had a beauty shop. And I had 6 total. And the stories that I've had over the years, when people would lay off, when people wouldn't work, how many back injuries that I received, only God knows. How many people would just call in sick because they had a cough last night. I mean, good Lord, you cannot imagine. One thing that not only hurt me the most, but it broke me in helping people the way I used to help them. I had a guy that go to Shoney's, he and his wife buy at the outdoor thing or go in and take food to go, call them back in 2 hours, complain and moan and say that they got sick. They demand another free meal. He'd go back and get it, save it for the next day. He'd do this somewhere every day. Do this, all this places where you go in, you pay $10, all you can eat stuff. He also, just for some reason, kept wrecking his car. And as long as he worked for me, and he worked for me a whole lot longer than he should have because I felt sorry for him. One day he claimed his wife had to go see her mother because she was dying up in Illinois. And he didn't have a way up there, so I'm going to buy him a bus ticket. He says, well, I got to get her back. How am I going to get her back? So I said, well, I got a used car out here. Well, let's trade for it. What do you have? He said, I got a dog. He got me. I took that dog. It was a Yorkie. Come to find out, this guy had raising inside his house about 100 dogs. None of them are purebred. All of them were from different mothers, you know what I mean? And his house, oh God, stink. Anyway, every other day he'd come to me crying because his phone bill, or not his phone, his lights, turn the power off and all this stuff. And I'd say, well, give me your power bill, bring it to me, and the amount, and I'll call them. Well, if you can't trust us, I said, I don't trust you. Bring me the power bill, or I wouldn't do it. And I got where I wouldn't do it. And but one day he wanted to borrow some money. I just need $10. I'll get back tomorrow. Well, he's already checked out his salary. I gave him $10. This did it. He got in his car, the one that I gave him for the dog, drove across the street at a Shell and bought gas because it was a penny a gallon cheaper. He didn't work for me 1 minute past that. That was it. There are people like that everywhere. There are people that wants the government to give them cigarette money, beer money, money to pay the rent, money to buy them a car, and they get it. There's so many bums, they get it. And it's the ones who always says, you're prejudiced against us. Tells the government they're prejudiced against us. And the government gives them money. And wonder who I'm talking about. The other guy I was talking about was a fat white guy. There are people like that, guys. And that's why they want to vote for Hillary Clinton. They think they'll continue to get money for nothing. I promise you all, when she comes in, you're going to work or you won't eat. And they'll decide how much you should make. Believe me, that is exactly what socialism is. They decide your job for you when you're laying around like you're the bum you are. They'll decide your job and they'll decide how much you get, but you will not get free money again. That's over. No cigarettes, no beer. That's over. Go and ask in Cuba if I'm not telling you the truth. Ask them in Russia if I'm not telling you the truth. Ask them in North Korea. Ask them in China. None of that crap going on. They work. Jody Wolf Expoz.